Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 13th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to check that out. But Cancer, let's see what's going on for you. I don't take reversals. I think this happened to you last week as well, so maybe it's a sign, Cancer, but I read intuitively anyway, but this deck is upside down, just so you know. I'm going to take this card as well. Kind of wanted to pop out there, so we will take it, but let's see what is going on for you here, Cancer. Some sort of choice to make is what I would say to you here, Cancer, for sure. But Cancer, let's see here. So to start this off here, Cancer, by the way, I'm trying to slow down my reading, so let me know how I'm doing. I know I speak really fast, but as I've been saying to everybody else this week, my messages come in really, really fast, so that's why I speak so fast, but I'm trying to slow it down. So, Cancer, anyway, here in your first row, you have the Wasp Spirit. It says, sometimes life stings. I do feel like some of you maybe have gone through almost like a dark night of the soul situation. You have the Hermit. The Hermit, to me, is actually a pretty good card, and we're going to talk more about it in just a minute, but it can also represent going through a dark night of the soul type of situation, like some sort of loss. This is actually a very positive reading, Cancer. You have amazing cards here, so I feel like things are going to go very well for you. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with I feel like the withdrawn feelings here, or maybe you're dealing with someone from a distance. Again, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Or you could be feeling withdrawn from a relationship in general here with a person. Definitely could be a Virgo or an Earth sign for a lot of you. There are other signs here that we'll talk about in a minute, but I feel like some of you could be feeling withdrawn. For others, I feel like this is saying like something is guiding you towards something is what I feel. Normally when I do these readings like this, Cancer, I only spend like a few seconds on these oracle cards, but I feel stuck here to this card. I feel like there's a lot going on with this Wasp energy for you, Cancer, but I feel like it's talking about being guided towards something, especially with this Hermit card. So it's like your difficulties or some sort of like feeling left out feeling, and there's a clock right behind this camera, Cancer, that you can't see. It's wrong, by the way. The time on there is 111. It's actually 7:56 a.m. right now, but that clock says 111, and so that's very interesting. But what I would also say is, like, I feel like you're being guided towards something. I feel like maybe some sort of pain has guided you towards something greater. I feel like you're being led to honey is what I feel like saying. That's why it feels so weird to me. For those of you that watch It's Always Sunny, you will know that wasps don't produce honey. But I feel like you are being guided to a reward, maybe because of pain or through some sort of pain. In this row here, you have the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's actually a very fortunate row. I feel like luck is on your side, is what this row is saying. I feel like there is a lot of luck coming in for you with this Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like you're moving closer to your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. It is your personal vision for your life as well. It is like the direction that you see yourself going in. And it's also a card of your vibrations. There's a snake right here. That squiggly snake represents your vibrations. This card is about stopping the wheel at certain points as well. It's about noticing cycles in your life. And this card basically says the wheel is always spinning. The wheel on the Wheel of Fortune doesn't stop spinning. But it's like you are in control over how quickly the wheel spins. You are in control over what cycles you experience with the wheel based off your vibrations. And of course, destiny, free will, comes into play with the Wheel of Fortune as well. It's like you have choices. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like on the right path here. I feel like you could be, basically the Wheel of Fortune represents Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with any one of those signs in love. Also Virgo as well. The Hermit card, he is standing at the top of a mountain here, and he's shining his inner light right here out to the world. The mountain kind of represents some sort of soul-searching inner journey challenge or difficulty that he went through. And he has this white beard and this gray cloak. It represents his knowledge, the things that he has learned on this very long journey. I feel like the things that you have learned with this King of Pentacles here are going to be very important. I feel like this King of Pentacles says you have the resources to better navigate life right now, and I feel like that's going to be very important. I also feel like saying something doesn't smell right. Such a weird message, Cancer. It's popping into my head, so I have to say it. I feel like something doesn't smell right. I feel like you need to trust that feeling. This could be one of those things where it's like maybe you want love, and maybe something just doesn't feel right about something new. I feel like this might be for just one of you, and I feel like you need to trust your instincts. I feel like it's almost like a test from the universe. Sometimes I feel like we get overexcited in love, and it's like we get love, but it's really like a test. Like the universe is saying, are you really gonna trust your instincts like you didn't do last time or not? And it's like, are you gonna pass the test or not? So that's only for a few of you. Next, you have the wisdom card here. I feel like there is a lot of wisdom in your emotions is what's popping into my head here with this card. So I feel like you need to trust your feelings, Cancer. In this row, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Wands with the Lovers. I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be a change in direction in love. For a lot of you, I mean, this could be an ex coming back reading. As most of you know, I don't do ex coming back readings. I mean, to me, it's easy to get on YouTube and be like, oh, your ex is coming back to every single sign and to have a bunch of subs because of it, right? But it's just not realistic. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups here, and the Eight of Wands in this diagonal. So it's like someone who left you out in the cold could be trying to return at this time. Nine of Wands could be like a little bit of a defensive energy in love. So some of you might be a little closed off to someone who's trying to come back from the past. The Ten of Cups even to me, Ten of Cups to me is a card of like contentment, in being happy with where you are right now. It's like the Hermit is saying you went through these difficulties, you went through a breakup or some sort of challenge in your life. Now you're happy on your own, or maybe you're not on your own. Maybe you're spending time with family, or maybe you're spending more time with friends. And it's like, then you have the Two of Wands down here. We're going to talk about the diagonals at the end, by the way, Cancer. But it's like, you're happy on your own. It's like you're realizing your own strength with this Two of Wands. Some of you might be realizing that you just don't need love at this time. I'm getting like a million stories here, Cancer, on these two cards here in particular. For most of you, like I said, I feel like it's saying don't give up on love. I feel like it's saying it's like safe to love again. So some of you might be leaving a comfort zone in this bottom row with this Two of Wands. You might be trying to find someone again. We're going to clarify this in just a minute, Cancer, with the Lenormand. For others, I feel like this could be like someone who's trying to come back from the past, and maybe you would have gone back to them, but now I feel like you're like, no. So I feel like some of you are just saying no to someone. It's like someone left you out in the cold. We're going to talk about this in a minute, so I feel like you're done with that. For others, this is just a turnaround, obviously. This whole reading, I was going to talk about this at the end, but this entire reading to me is like fortune after difficulty. Your center card here, the Ten of Cups, is the most important card in a 9-card spread, the center card. And, that's a card of fortune after difficulty, a turnaround. Wheel of Fortune, a turnaround, a turning point in your life. Eight of Wands, a victory. So really good. Next, you have the Orphaned card here. Like I said, I feel like you felt like someone died. Literally with that card. So I feel like some of you either went through a very difficult loss here, or went through a very difficult situation that made you feel like people didn't care about you, or a person didn't care about you here. I feel like this person could be trying to come back. The reason I feel like this could be a test from the universe is you have the Two of Wands here. And the Two of Wands is like saying, there's normally a village down here, Cancer, and it says it's time to leave behind a comfort zone. It's time to leave something from the past behind. So I feel like for some of you, it's like time to leave behind something from the past. It's time to let go of something from the past with the Two of Wands. And it's like you're moving forward much stronger. And you have the Eight of Wands here as well. This is a conclusion, or a quick conclusion. Eight of Wands is a very good card. It's a card of success and abundance. But for some of you, like I said, this could be a conclusion. This Two of Swords says you might have a difficult choice to make. So again, if someone is coming back from the past with this Wheel of Fortune, you might be having a difficult decision to make here. But let's clarify this, and then let's pull an outcome row and see what your outcome is for this here, Cancer. And let's get some more clarity. Between the Hermit, what do you know? Between the Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles, you have the ring. This is the Ace of Clubs in the playing card reading system. It's a card of engagement, marriage, getting married. So again, some of you, and it's also a card of cycles, by the way. It's a card of things coming full circle. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be seeing return, or it's like you're noticing cycles. Even the Seven of Pentacles here is kind of a card of cycles. It's like he has grown 6 of these pentacles, And well, he's grown all these pentacles, really. He's like waiting to have a harvest. He's waiting for things to grow, a cycle, right? And he's got this one pentacle here. Normally, the story is that he's going to take this pentacle and he's going to leave these 6 pentacles behind. It's like he's looking at everything that he's learned through some sort of experience that has caused him to grow, but he's taking his pentacle somewhere else. It's like he's moving on to a new cycle. So I feel like a lot of you are just moving on to a new cycle. Between the King of Diamonds here and the Ten of Cups, communication, this is called the letter. This is the 7 of Spades. I feel like some of you are definitely getting communication and love. I feel like this could be a new person coming in for you here, and I feel like it could be an earth sign for sure. I'm also getting Scorpio popping into my head very hard as well, so it could be any sign. This is just a general reading, but you know, it could be earth sign or Scorpio. Between the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Wands, and the Lovers, you have the Clover. This is called the 6 of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. And it's a card of imposter syndrome. It's a very good card, but it can be a card of feeling like you're not good enough. So I feel like you need to realize that you're not good enough. I feel like saying don't limit yourself. It's like sometimes I think we go back to the past in love because we're like, this is the best we can do. But we can always do better, right? I'm sure, you know, here's my thing with when someone breaks up with you, Cancer. I feel like I need to say this to you. My thing is when someone breaks up with you, they feel like they are better than you in a way. They might not directly say that. They might not, you know, that might not be their true intention, but they feel like they're better than you. So, you know, I always tell people after a breakup, start working on yourself because that person who broke up with you is not going to start working on themselves. It's like you need to get to a point where you are significantly better than them. And, you know, that will get rid of this feeling right here. This is actually a very good card, the 6 of Diamonds. It's a card of amazing like luck and success and abundance, but I feel like there's a need to realize that you are better than someone else. You have between the 7 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Wands, you have the 8 of Diamonds. This card is called the Key. And it just says you have the keys necessary to open doors in your life. It is a card of abundance and it is a card of material success on the horizon. So definitely very good for money in the future. Between the 10 of Cups here and the 2 of Swords, what do you know? You have the 10 of Hearts. This is called the Dog. This card represents loyalty and it represents someone who is going to be loyal to you in your life. I feel weird about that. Again, we're going to have to see what the outcome is. I feel like for some of you, this could be someone coming back from the past telling you, you know, how loyal they're going to be to you and all this other stuff. And I would just say, prove it, right? Plain and simple. 2 of Swords is like, prove it. 2 of Swords, it's like she can't see a damn thing. She has a blindfold on. You know, it's like, okay, great. You know, tell me how much you're going to take care of me and all this other stuff, but prove it. Like, let me see it. You know, so I feel like some of you need to get sassy here is what I feel like saying. Next, between the 9 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 2 of Wands, you have the 8 of Hearts. You can have whatever you want. And this is called the Moon, this card, and it's not like the Moon in the Tarot. The Moon in the Lenormand says that you can manifest whatever you want or whatever you desire. It is a card that says you need to manifest your desires on earth. It says you need to use your powers of manifestation to get the things you want. And so it's a card of like dreaming things into reality. For your outcome for this top row here, you have the Bear. This is the 10 of Clubs. Definitely having been through a lot of difficulties and challenges. The Bear is a card of overbearing energy. It's like saying that you have dealt with heavy burdens or heavy weights in the past. It is an amazing card for learning, the Hermit. The Bear, normally on this card, there is like a mother bear with 2 little baby bears. And she is like teaching those baby bears what to do. And to me, this is also a card of leaps and bounds and progress, like making huge leaps forward towards things that you desire. So I feel like you are making huge leaps forward with that card. In your middle row here, you have the Jack of Hearts, new love coming in for you, definitely. Could be a water sign or an earth sign, like I said. Jack of Hearts is a mirror. This is definitely a card that represents love. This card also says it is safe to love. This card says it is time to open your heart. It is safe for you to do that. So, you know, I feel like it is safe for you to open up to a person if you want to. In your bottom row here, what do you know? You have the King of Hearts, the House. It's like a perfect match. This is amazing for you, Cancer. This diagonal is amazing. The House, the King of Hearts, is like your home, number one, but it can also represent safety, security, comfort, protection with a person. So it can represent love coming into your life with someone who is very loyal. Again, how crazy is this, Cancer? You have the 10 of Cups as your center card in the Tarot, and the 10 of Hearts, which you could read as the 10 of Cups, as your center card in the Lenormand. And this direction here, definitely marriage. You have the Ace of Clubs there, that ring card. the dog, someone who's going to be very loyal to you in marriage, and the King of Hearts, definitely a water sign, or it could be someone with a lot of water in their chart coming in for you that's going to lead to love. In this row here, this feels false to me, is what I feel like saying. Like I said, if someone's trying to come back from the past, I feel like you're going to have to use your own judgment with this Two of Swords, but it's like the Six of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, 10 of Wands. You know, it's like someone caused burdens. I feel like someone had low self-esteem, and I don't think it was you. Sometimes I feel like maybe we get into relationships with people who just run away or whatever, and they, you know, again, they feel like, I keep getting this better than you thing. It's like they feel like they're better than you, but they're not. And, you know, maybe they can't verbalize that they feel like they're better, but it's like they don't really feel like they're better. They actually feel worse. It's like low self-esteem with this Six of Diamonds. So I feel like you need to be careful of picking up a burden again. I feel like you're going to get communication from someone in love. So, you know, again, King of Diamonds, the King of Pentacles with that Seven of Swords, the Seven of Spades here, the letter. The letter is communication. Could be a text message, email, phone call, any type of communication. Again, the 2 10s here, love. Then the Two of Swords is like, you're like, do I open up? Do I not open up? But Jack of Hearts. I feel like someone's going to make a love offer, and I feel like you are definitely going to open up here. And I feel like it could lead to marriage. Amazing. For those of you that are not interested in love, again, this is like a turning point in your life. So I feel like that you could be manifesting some sort of dream with this Eight of Hearts, the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like it's going to manifest very quickly. I feel like saying you are getting proof, like, you know, kind of like I was saying earlier. I feel like things are being proven to you very, very quickly here, Cancer. And so, you know, I feel like if you're like working on a creative project or a business, I feel like you will see proof that it's going to work very, very quickly. So I love that. So this is an amazing reading. I love this for you, Cancer. So thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week.